This is one of the better sling bags I've tried. But this is the Aer Day Sling 3 Max. It's a 6-liter bag, and just the layout is real smart. I like this one a lot. Let's take a closer look. Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kendrick Dish, and I like to talk about the tools I use in my daily life for making a creative living, and travel is a big part of that. So this sling is made for travel. It's from a company called Aer, A-E-R. Now, what happens when you type that in your phone, it autocorrects to A-R-E every time, and that's kind of annoying. It's not a knock on the name of their company. Designed in San Francisco. This is the first product from Aer that I've ever got my hands on and tested. And, you know, they're pretty popular. Aer is a brand that comes pretty highly recommended. Seems the reputation is well earned. If this is any indication of the rest of their lineup, it's a very well designed bag, and it seems very durable and well made. This is the x-pac version of this. This is a 6-liter bag, and they make a 3-liter version of this bag. This one is big enough to hold an iPad, up to an 11-inch iPad, and I've got an iPad in here just to show you that. You can also see kind of just its thickness. I've got it fully loaded. I think I've got this thing kind of packed out to the max, hence the name. I'm carrying a camera in here too, and since I'm a photographer, I like to test them out to see if it will hold my camera gear. And I would feel pretty comfortable taking this walking around in a city. There is no external water bottle pocket, so that's one of the big things, is just you got to carry water. Just generally, I want to carry water when I'm walking around a new city to explore. It weighs in at 0.9 pounds, so almost a pound. Before I get too much further into this, a little disclaimer, and I got to say that this bag was given to me so I could do this review. It was given to me by a company called Huckberry. Huckberry is a website that sells awesome stuff, curated stuff they've looked at and tested and think this is something we want to be associated with. And this came from their website. They sent this to me to test, and they actually sent me 2 of these bags. One of them is a giveaway. So stay tuned to learn how you can win your own version of this bag in my YouTube giveaway. The zipper pulls are quite nice. It has a little logo right on the zipper pull. It says Aer. The zippers are YKK, and they have the AquaGuard protection all the way around. So this bag is going to withstand a rain event. Now, I wouldn't submerge this bag underwater. It's not waterproof, but I think you're going to be fine in the rain. Zipper pulls quite nicely. It's not the most smooth zipper I've ever used, but I don't have any complaints about it. What I like about this bag is the size. I think this is a generous 6 liters. I've tested some other 6-liter bags that I feel like were a little smaller or less spacious, but this one has a very large main pocket. And you can see I've got a camera in there. I'm going to pull that camera out to make some room so we can see some other stuff. It's the XT4 with the 35 millimeter lens. So not a small little camera, not a tiny little camera, but pretty compact and perfect for walking around street photography style. Next to that, inside this bag, I actually have the Deity Duo mic. This is great for vlogging because it's got a mic on each side, so you can catch yourself. When you're pointing the camera, you're catching yourself. When you're pointing the camera that way, you're catching what you're pointing at. So that's pretty nice. I like to have that for vlogging. Taking those things out allows us to get a much closer look at what we are dealing with from a space perspective. Now, like I said, one of the things I like about this bag is the design. I think that really comes across in the internal organization. On each side of the large main pocket are these mesh pockets here that hold cables perfectly. So you've got, you know, basically your little tech kit pouch. I got wires, I got headphones, I got more wires. Let's just pull some of this out. Charger, this little thing is cool. This is the Anker 3-in-1 charger. Check that out. This thing can charge your iPad and your iPhone and your laptop. MacBook. And it's just this big. It's smaller than the ones that Apple sells. So for travel, this thing's perfect. It's pretty lightweight. So I love this thing. Pockets, 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 pockets. Headphones. More cables. Here, you got a zipper. So you can have secure items in this pocket here. So you don't want anything ever falling out. It's there. And that is where I actually stuck my Apple AirTag. I'm fairly new to using Apple AirTags. 6 months or so I've been playing with these things, and pretty nice to have. I hope all bags in the future create a little special hidden pocket for you to insert your AirTag in there. I think that's something that we're all going to, some of us anyway, are going to want, is a hidden pocket for an AirTag. Something that only the original owner of the bag is really going to know. That keeps your stuff safe. Now, like I said, it does have an iPad. This is the 11-inch iPad with the Apple keyboard. I don't usually walk around the city with an iPad like this, but if I'm going to a coffee shop or I'm just running around for a little while to try and maybe get a little bit of reading or emails done, this is pretty handy. So having a little bag, maybe going to a meeting or something, this is pretty good to have. Now you can see, obviously, the interior is this high-vis orange. And they say that it's the interior is made from Blue Sign approved fabrics, and Blue Sign is a very good standard for sustainability. So if you're into sustainability, I think you can support this product. That's it for the middle of the bag pocket. Let's zip that up. On the front, we have a fairly spacious pocket. Can hold your keys. It's got a key ring. So another place, maybe you put the Apple AirTag on a keychain and you put it on there. It's just pretty obvious that that's where it is. And then just, you got a snack. I got some chapstick. All that's in the front row for easy access when you're walking around carrying it. It's a good spot for a phone as well. But even better than that for the phone is the pocket on the back. Now, they did not skimp on pockets. So back here in the back is another zippered compartment. This pocket does not have a lot of dimension, but it's got just enough for some skinny things. Like they say, maybe this is for your passport or your wallet. It's good for your phone as well. In here right now, I have the Anker power charger. This thing is huge and can deliver power to a laptop, so I like to carry it. Another wonderful product from Anker. They're really crushing it, man. They are making some good, really well thought out products that seem to have good quality too. So I'm a real fan of Anker products. I also have a Moleskine notebook that fits in here. So this is the thin one, of course, not the thick one. I think a thick one would fit in here just fine. So that's all I have in there. It's again high-vis orange and quite secure. On the top of the back is a handle. It's a nice handle. So you can carry it like that if you so choose, or you can use it to hang like I'm using right now. This little guy right here. Look at that. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Hero Clips, these things are super badass. I have a bunch of different sizes. I have like 4 or 5 different sizes, and I just keep them on the bags that I use. One thing we have not talked about yet is the shoulder strap. This thing has the fidlock, magnetic fidlock right there. So you can undo it. Now, it's not a deal breaker when a sling doesn't have a separation device like this, but I like it when a sling bag has the ability to separate this for quick and easy on and off. So you have to spend maybe less time adjusting the length. And of course, fidlock is just an interesting little system. I wish that the strap was completely removable. I wish that it had either a stowable area, or I wish it could just come on and off completely. Because if you don't want to carry it like a sling, it makes a fantastic tech pouch. You can put all your stuff in here and just carry it and throw it in a bag, and it keeps all your stuff very organized, because I like the organization that's in here. So in a future iteration of this, maybe they could find a way to make this strap stowable, or perhaps they could find a way to make it completely removable temporarily. I don't necessarily want it to, I don't want to cut it off. I just want it to be like detachable. On the side here is another hook point, and that's a good spot for the A carabiner and or the hero clip. You can hang it like that. But again, you're dealing with the strap hanging down. So I don't have any problems so far with the durability of this thing. It seems very tough. It seems like it's very well made. The stitching all seems really strong, and I just don't, not feeling any concerns at this point. I feel like it's going to be a rugged bag that'll stand up to the rigors of travel. And so you might be wondering, how can you enter and win this bag? All you got to do is visit the link that's on the screen and then follow the instructions on that page. It's pretty simple. And while Huckberry is not a sponsor of this video, and Aer is not a sponsor of this video, Huckberry was cool enough to give me an extra bag to give away to you guys. So if you want to go over to huckberry.com and give them some support, show some love, we would really appreciate it. They would really appreciate it. And if you want to win this bag, go to the link on the website and enter the giveaway. Otherwise, I will just catch you guys on the next one.